Welcome back to the Crochet Credits with my friends over at yarnspirations.com. It's section number 9 as we're beginning our journey with the Sampler Blues Afghan. So section number 9 here is on page number 4, and we're going to go through this section. It looks like a basket weave because that's kind of what it is. And what we're going to do is that we're going to go through a sequence here and then complete it again and then a portion of it one more time. So let's go take a look at the diagram on page number 6. So as we begin the diagram here on number 7, you're going to notice is that we are going to start off with just double crochets to get ourselves in balance to where we are, and then we're going to start the fun work. And you see that the repeat here is rows number 2 through 5. So it's a combination of front posts and back posts of double crochet in order to create the look, and you can see the diagram just like that. If you would really love this particular stitch in the future, then it's just multiples of 2 and then it should work out for you. So if you chain in multiples of 2 like an even number, then you can have this particular sample too. So let's begin to do this. This is the woven pattern, and let's begin this section. Let's begin the woven pattern. This is row number 1. Chain up 3, which will count as a double crochet, and then just moving to the next stitch, just double crochet in each of the stitches going all the way across. You should be looking at the right side of the project, so if you look down you should see all the fun stuff on the front side of the Afghan. 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way across. I'll see you at the end of row number 1. So we're gonna come all the way to the end, and remember that the chaining 2 at the very end of this does not count as a stitch. Okay, so just don't worry about that, and let's move on, and we're now going to go into row number 2. So if you're looking at your sample and you say, oh, it's actually looking like it's oversized, this stitch will compress. It's one of those stitches that will start to pull in, so it's just a matter of starting to do that section. So row number 2, we're going to begin and we're going to chain 2, doesn't count as anything, and we're going to half double crochet into the very first stitch just like that, and we're also going to half double crochet into the next 2 as well. So the first 3 in a row are half double crochet. So row number 2 is the start of a repeat, just so you're aware of that. So let's continue then. So we're gonna do a double back post, a double crochet back post in the next 2. So coming straight down right to the next stitch, just coming from behind. You've already done this before. So you do those as 2, and then you do the next 2 as front post double crochet. So 1 and 2, and then the next 2 are in the back post. Do you get that? So what I want you to do is that I want you to go all the way across, and the very final 2 stitches will just be half double crochets on their own, so they won't be worried about this. So just keep bouncing back between the front and the back all the way across, and I'll see you at the end of this row. This is row number 2. I'm coming up to the end of number 2. So the last posts that will be applied in are the back posts double crochet. There will be 2 of those, and then the very final 2 stitches will be a half double crochet each. Don't forget that turning chain is still a stitch. So that's it for number 2. Let's turn your work and let's begin row number 3. So row number 3, it's nice and easy to remember. So what you see happening, so these are front post double crochets that when it's turned around, so we did them in their back posts, but from this perspective they appear front post. So we're going to match everything in line with what you already know. So you're just gonna chain 2, doesn't count as anything, and so the first 2 will be half double crochets each. So in row number 3, when you start off, the first 2 are going to be a front post double crochet, and that means the next 2 have to be a back post double crochet. But you can see you can match. See, this looks in behind, and it is. So you're gonna match those and keep them in behind with applying a back post double crochet to that. So you're gonna go all the way across and match the stitches to stitches in that sense. It'll be very easy to tell, and then just keep on doing that, and I'll see you at the end of this row. So I'm keeping all the way across. I'm just doing my 2. These are front posts because you can clearly see that they are, and then finally the last 3 are going to be a half double crochet each, and this will conclude off row number 3. So as we turn and go to number 4, the party is going to change slightly. In row number 4, what we have to do is change where these are. So you can see that they're front posts now, so we have to make those into back posts, and these back posts we have to make into front posts. So we're gonna be switching the directions. So I don't know how to do that with my fingers, but what it's going to do is create that basket weave, however that is done with my fingers. Let's begin row number 4. So you're just gonna chain up 2 and the first 3 you can see that they're half double crochets, so keep those as half double crochets. So that's nice and easy to remember. Then you're looking at these ones. You can see that they're in the back post right now, so we're gonna make those front posts. So we're gonna start off and make those as a front post double crochet. So we're switching the side of the stitching to create that basket weave look. You can see these are on the front, so these 2 need to be a back post double crochet. And that's all you're just gonna do once you get your sequence started, which I just did. So you have 2 front posts, 2 back posts, and these obviously have to be front, but you can see that they're in behind, and we're just gonna reach in and pull it forward and make it into a front post. You're gonna do this all the way across. I'll see you in the end of row number 4. So I'm coming up all the way to the end of number 4. So the very last 2 on this side is gonna be a half double crochet each. So you can see it changed location. So let's turn your work and do row number 5, which is the end of the repeat for this section, and then you continue to do the repeat one more time and then a portion of the repeat one last time. Let's begin row number 5. So row number 5, we're going to keep the stitches exactly what you see. So see, it's in the back post, so you're gonna keep that in the back. These you're gonna keep in the front, so you can keep the sequence going. So let's begin row number 5. So just chain 2, doesn't count as anything. The first 2 are a half double crochet, and you'll be able to see that too on your sample. So you can see that these are in behind, but we want to keep those in behind. So we're gonna do the first 2 as a back post double crochet, and then the next 2 are front post double crochet. So you're gonna do that all the way across. So then it's gonna be back posts, front posts, and etc. I'll see you at the end of number 5. When you get across to number 5, don't forget the final 3 are half double crochet each. So now we have to do a repeat for this, and I will rely on you to do that. Make sure you go into a turning spot here. Don't ruin that. And then turn, and let's talk about the repeat. So let's talk about the repeat. We're gonna go through 2 through 5 one more time. So you'll do this as homework. So when you go to start number 2, you're going to be pulling what is in back forward, and then what is in forward back. Okay, so we're gonna start off and you'll do the back posts, front post, back post, and etc. So you're gonna run through rows number 2 through 5 one more time. You're then going to run through rows number 2 and 3 only once after that, and then that's it for this section. So please do now rows number 2 through 5 one more time, and then rows number 2 and 3 one last time, and that will conclude off this section. I'll see you when that's done. So I've now finished this section here. So I did my repeat patterns, plus I just finished that 2, 3 that I just talked about. So we are currently on the right side of the project. So when I finished, you can see the good side here. So when we go to start the bobble section, we're gonna be turning around and beginning on the wrong side, and that'll be next time in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye bye.